Hello, welcome to the NetSuite How to Create a Standalone Cash Sale and a Cash Sale from Sales Order video. This video will cover the following content: overview, steps in creating cash sales, primary information, sales information, and classification, steps in adding items, entering shipping information, adding billing information, entering accounting information, and entering communication information, steps in creating cash sales from sales, and steps in printing sales receipts. A cash sale transaction records the sale of goods or services for which immediate payment is received at the time of delivery. Cash sale line items specify the goods and services sold and their sales amounts. The sum of all sales amounts plus any applicable tax equals the total amount paid for the transaction. In this example, the subtotal is $800. It was discounted by 10%, or $80 was deducted. The tax was $220 for a total of $1,100. You can initialize a cash sale from a customer, estimate or quote, opportunity, or sales order. This section will deal with creation of a cash sales, the primary information, sales information, and classification. To begin, log into NetSuite, go to Transactions, highlight Sales, highlight Enter Cash Sales. Steps in the creation of cash sales. Under Primary Information, in the Custom Form field, select a sales receipt form. Accept or enter the sale number in the Sale Number field. In the Customer or Project field, select a customer or project. Accept or enter the date in the Date field. If you use the Advanced Billing feature, enter the date for the first bill to be created in the Start Date field. If a cash sale is created from a sales order that includes a start date and end date, those dates autofill on the cash sale when the order is billed. Select the period you want this cash sale to post to. If the customer is paying by check, enter the check number. When you use the Search Transactions feature, you can search for specific words and phrases in the Memo field. The partner associated with this customer appears in the Partner field. The sales rep or sales group associated with the customer on this transaction is chosen by default. You can choose a different partner for this opportunity. If you have enabled the Multi-Partner Management feature, you can associate partners with this transaction on the Partners sub-tab. Associate sales reps with this transaction in one of the following ways. If you use the Team Selling feature, click the Sales Team sub-tab. Select the sales team for this transaction. If you do not use the Team Selling feature, select the sales rep or sales group in the Sales Rep field. Select a department, class, or location if you track them. You can choose a different partner for this opportunity. If you have enabled the Multi-Partner Management feature, you can associate partners with this transaction on the Partners sub-tab. Associate sales reps with this transaction in one of the following ways. If you use the Team Selling feature, click the Sales Team sub-tab. Select the sales team for this transaction. If you do not use the Team Selling feature, select the sales rep or sales group in the Sales Rep field. We will now discuss entering a cash sale per sub-tab. This will include steps in adding items, entering shipping information, adding billing information, entering accounting information, and entering communication information. Steps in adding items. The page for entering a cash sale has several sub-tabs. The subtabs that display on the page are determined by the setting and options you have enabled. A sales transaction must have at least one line item. You can enter additional details for each line item depending on the item added. To add items on a transaction, click the Items subtab in the form. Click the Add Multiple button to quickly add several items to this transaction. Note: click the Add Multiple button to quickly add several items to this transaction. The Choose Item window opens and shows a list of items you can add. You can filter the list by item type or search for all or part of a name. When you click an item in the left pane, it is added to the right pane, where you can enter a quantity for the item. When you click Done, items and quantities shown in the right pane are added to the transaction. If you use the Multiple Shipping Routes feature, check the Enable Item Line Shipping box to enter multiple shipping addresses and shipping methods on a sales order. In the Quantity column, enter the quantity for this item. In the Serial or Lot Numbers field, enter the serial or lot number of the item. Separate each serial number with a space, a comma, or by pressing Enter after each one. You must enter a serial number for each serialized item. For example, if you enter a quantity of 2, then you must enter 2 serial numbers. Lot numbers must be entered in this format: lot number, quantity. For example, to enter a quantity of 100 items as lot number ABC1234, enter ABC1234, parenthesis 100, parenthesis. Note: by entering a specific serial or lot number, you are designating a specific item and NetSuite attempts to allocate the specific item for this order. If you do not enter a specific serial or lot number, NetSuite allocates only the specified quantity of this item to the order. Then, you can designate the specific serial or lot number for the item at a later time. If you use multiple prices in the Price Level column, choose a price level for this item. If you choose Custom, you can enter a custom price for this item in the Unit Price column. This price applies to this transaction only. The tax code for this item is shown in the Tax Code column. Check the Exclude Item from Rate Request box if you want to exclude the item when calculating shipping. The shipping rate total will not include this item. This box is available only for inventory and assembly items. Click Add or press Enter to add the item to the order. Steps in applying a promotion. To apply a promotion on Items subtab, do one of the following. If the promotion uses a single-use coupon code, enter the promotion's coupon code in the Coupon Code field. The promotion this code used appears in the Promotion field. For promotions with multi-use coupon codes, you can select the promotion in the Promotion field, and the coupon code is entered automatically. Note: single-use coupon codes must be entered manually in the Coupon Code field. If a transaction discount applies to this order, select it in the Discount Item field. In the Rate field, enter any other discounts you want applied to this order. To have the discount subtracted from your total, enter a negative amount or percentage. For example, if you want to offer a discount of 10%, enter -10 percentage sign or negative 10%. Steps in entering shipping information. On the Shipping subtab, you enter all necessary information relating to the shipment of goods. Complete the relevant fields. In the Expected Ship Date field, enter the date you expect this item to be shipped from the vendor. This date is used for demand planning calculations. This defaults to show the transaction date. To edit the default shipping address, click the Edit icon next to the Ship to Select drop-down list. Steps in adding billing information. Select the Billing subtab to add billing-related information to a transaction. The customer's default billing address shows in the Bill to Text field. Select New in the Bill to Select field or click the plus icon to add an address to be used for this sales order and saved with the customer record. Select Custom in the Bill to Select field to add an address to be used for this sales order only and not saved with the customer record. Click the Edit icon to make changes to the address selected to the Bill to Select field. These changes are saved with the customer record. Complete the relevant field under the Payment section. Select Custom in the Bill to Select field to add an address to be used for this sales order only and not saved with the customer record. Click the Edit icon to make changes to the address selected in the Bill to Select field. These changes are saved with the customer record. Steps in entering accounting information. The Accounting subtab tracks the financial impact of sales transactions. Click the Accounting subtab. On this subtab, you can determine which account is impacted by the transaction and set the customer currency and exchange rate to use. If you receive payment by cash or check, select the UNDEP or undeposited funds. After the money is deposited, go to Transactions, highlight Make Deposits to record your deposit. If you receive payment by credit card, select Account and choose which account will be credited. If the customer uses multiple currencies, in the Currency field you can select the currency you want to use for this transaction. The customer's primary currency is selected by default. If you change the currency, prices and amounts are updated to the currency you select. You can change the exchange rate for this transaction only, or you can update the currency record with the exchange rate you enter here. Steps in entering communication information. Use the Communication subtab to create and send messages to your customers. You can also create tasks, events, and phone calls, and associate them with the transaction. After you save the transaction, this information is combined on an Activity subtab. This enables you to track meetings and conference calls you schedule in the process of finalizing a sale. Creating cash sales from sales orders. Steps in creating cash sales from sales orders. A sales order expresses a commitment to ship goods and/or perform services. It has no accounting impact until items are shipped and a cash sale is created from the sales order to bill the customer for the items. Note, when creating a cash sale for the sales order, it depends on the sales order form you originally used to enter the order. The cash sale form generates a cash sale. The steps used to convert a sales order into a cash sale depends on whether you have enabled the advanced shipping feature. Without advanced shipping, you use a single process to fulfill and bill sales orders. Fulfilling a sales order automatically creates a cash sale from the sales order. Using advanced shipping, there are separate processes for fulfilling sales orders and creating corresponding cash sales. Using advanced shipping, the sales order has to be fulfilled first or in pending billing status before it may be processed. Go to Transactions, highlight Sales, highlight Invoice Sales Orders. On the Invoice Sales Orders page, select the customer you want to create a cash sale for. A list of open sales orders for that customer shows. In the Orders column, click Invoice next to the sales order you want to create a cash sale for. Click Submit. The sales order you have selected appears as a cash sale. Make any changes you need to the cash sale. Click Refresh button to complete the process. Now there is a cash sale for the sales order. Note: you cannot include a partially processed sales order when fulfilling multiple orders. Partially processed sales orders must be fulfilled individually. Another way to create a cash sale from a sales order is navigate to Transactions, highlight Sales, highlight Enter Sales Orders, highlight List. Click View Link next to the sales order to bill. Click Fulfill button. On the item fulfillment page, click Save. Once the item fulfillment is saved, click Bill button. On the cash sale form, make any changes you need to the cash sale. Click Save. Now we're going to discuss Print Single Sales Receipt. You go to Transactions, highlight Sales, and highlight Cash Sales. On the cash sale page, complete the information as appropriate. Click Save and Print. Click the Printer button in the Adobe application frame. NetSuite opens the printout for your receipt in an Adobe application document. Click OK. To print a single sales receipt. You can also print sales receipts by going to the Transactions, highlight Sales, highlight Cash Sales, highlight List. On a cash sales page, click Print next to the receipt you want to print. If you enter multiple cash sales before printing, you can print all the receipts at once. Check the To Be Printed box on each transaction you enter under Communication tab, Messages sub-tab. Navigate to Transactions, highlight Management, highlight Print Checks and Forms. Click Sales Receipts link. On the Print Sales Receipts page, mark the Print checkbox next to the cash sale to be printed and click Print button. You may filter the list by location by selecting a specific location on the Location Filter field. NetSuite opens the printout for your receipt in an Adobe application document. Thank you for watching our NetSuite video series. If you have any questions, please contact us at netsuite@a2q2.com.